Hey, what is going on, everybody? PoodsterGaming here, and today we're back in X-Plane 10 in a very, very interesting airport today. Today's airport is called Pora Airport, much easier to pronounce. Exactly where it is in the middle of kind of nowhere in a way. Just a little quick background, well, the location is Bhutan. Where on the map that is, in the top of my head, I don't quite know. You can search it on Google Maps or whatever like that. But basically, this airport is very, very, very difficult to land at. And the runway is at 7,300 feet above sea level, which is quite high, to be honest. The runways are fairly long. Only one of them going about 2 kilometers long, which is about 6.5 thousand feet. And basically, this airport is very special, as in you cannot land here when it's dark or when it's IFR conditions, meaning you cannot see. This is perfect. We have clouds above us, and we can see, and it's not dark. And in a quick little fact, in October 2009, only 8 pilots in the world were certified to land here. Only on visual conditions. There is no IFR conditions here. It is extremely dangerous in real life. Very, very, very dangerous. The mountains here reach like 18,000 feet high. So you can't miss. And both airports, well, let me just show you quickly. So this is the airport right here. The runway runs in that direction. You can approach from this side, which is a little quick like that. Looks easy, but it's not. Mine side is a little more different. We start off here. No, I'm not going to show the whole approach. It's a little pain. But we start off here. We go down, turn left, turn right, turn left, and then back right onto the airport. And this is going to be very, very, very hard. I might fail a few times. So I'll do the full approach in one clip. And then the other approaches that, if I do fail, the other approaches would be in the final clips, like around, well, the last final approach. So wish me luck, and well, let's get started, shall we? Oh yeah, we are in Air Canada, which isn't realistic, but rock on. I'm just joking. Hey, Air Canada. Let's go. We're on pause here. We're at 10,600 feet above the ground, or above sea level. We need to descend, so we're gonna shut down our power, use some speed brakes here and there to get down. The next thing we're gonna do is to turn left, which is gonna be very, very inciting. Just ignore that. That's just some autopilot stuff. You don't need to worry. There we go. We're descending quite rapidly, which is what we need. And now, once we get around this level, before we smash into this mountain, we'll make our left turn. So let's start beginning that right now. Not too steeply, we do have passengers on board. Although, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Especially in this airport. I'm flying all manual, no autopilot, because, well, that's too much of a pain. It's so much easier flying manual. Autopilot would be much, much of a pain. So as we go down here, we do our checklist, well, mini checklist. Lane lights on, seatbelt sign on, it's big time. We need that seatbelt sign on. And all the lights that we need are on. Logo lights, yes, they're on. So that's good. Now we're going to slowly make another left turn. We need to keep on descending, keep on losing a lot of speed. We're going to cut it close to the mountain, which is, if you do see videos of these, the pilots make it look really easy, but in real life, it's not easy. They're cutting really close to the mountain, which is exactly what it is. Okay. Let's deploy one set of flaps. We're not quite there yet. Got 2 more turns to go. Make another steep bank here. There we go. So now we're going to maintain a relatively low altitude to the ground. We're going to keep the altitude right here. Basically, when we get up there, we're going to make another left, then right turn very, very quickly. So we're maintaining altitude. This is good here. We get a nice quick little break, nice little relaxation for about about a minute. And now we gotta get the rudder pedals back on. We gotta make sure we do a left turn, then right turn. On the top left-hand corner, you can kind of see the runway. Now it's gone behind my visor. Put a gear down. More stages of flaps. Keep it nice and slow. We'll start descending again. Descend, I say. There's the runway right in front of us, as you can tell. Full flaps. Not gonna stall here.
1,000.
Cutting close to the mountain there. And we have one more turn to go. This last turn will be our final approach turn. Can we make it? Hopefully. Hopefully.
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
Just ignore that, because it's sensing things below us, which is very low. Even though the runway is still relatively far down.
400.
There's our final turn.
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
I'm gonna be concentrating quite hard here.
200.
Slight crosswind.
100. 40.
Sink rate, sink rate,
40,
sink
30,
rate, sink rate.
20. 10.
Oh god, no, that's way too hard. Oh yeah. Reverse thrusters. Add some brake.
80 knots.
Ay, that was ultra bad. Okay, let's stop it right here.
Rotate.
Oh, jeez, that was loud. Let's see how well that was. I know that was pretty bad. Stalling, and then way too hard of a bounce. So tail drag on the ground. So that was a really bad landing. That was probably a crash, to be honest. So we're gonna try that one more time, or 3, or 2, or 5, or 10, or 19. It's not that long of a runway. We just gotta get down properly. Make our second last turn, close to the mountain here. Keep on descending, not too much like we did before. That was really bad. And keep the speed around 130 to 140 knots. Full flaps. As we get close to the runway, we're gonna make a nice final turn. This looks a little bit better. Gotta make sure the turn's perfect, and then we'll be okay. Speed is looking good.
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
Yeah, I understand, buddy.
Sink rate, 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 sink rate. Obstacle. Pull up.
Obstacle.
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
I need to get down now. Ah, rough, rough. Alright, bring it down. Speed brakes on. Nice and slow. We'll bring it to a stop. There we go. Nice to a stop. So a lot of variables involved in this landing. Double check the lights are on. Yeah, a lot of variables involved in this landing. It's very difficult. Very difficult. Even though it may look easy, but the times like on the short finals, I don't speak. There is a reason why it's so difficult. Okay, deploy full flaps. Speed's okay. Speed's 140. Good. Auto brake on. Put a little bit higher this time. Reverse thrusters are ready. Making a final turn. 130 knots, which is fine.
Sink rate, 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 sink rate.
Oh, stop yelling.
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate. Obstacle. Pull up. Obstacle. Pull up. Obstacle. Pull up. Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
10.
Touchdown. Reverse thrusters on. Spoilers down. And we're good. Let's just bring it to a stop on the runway. I don't care about pulling it off right now. Boop. Alright, everything backs up. Pull the parking brake on. Let's go check that out. Alright, here it is. Right above the road. Right. Very close. He's yelling sink rate at me. Yelling obstacles. Add a little bit of power. I flare. Very smooth landing, very smooth. It's bouncing because that's the way the runway is shaped. You put the speed brakes on, reverse thrusters. And the plane has stopped. Well, it's going to stop. Let me bring up the big boy. My sexy lover. If you guessed the 747, you guessed it right. And yeah, I don't know why I always like this plane, but come on. Who doesn't like the second biggest commercial airplane in the whole world? First double decker. And let's try, right? I'm going to full power right now. I can barely keep it going. Come on. So we're gonna try to land this thing. I do not expect it to land at all. I expect it to fail and flop a Rooney all day long. But let's just try it. So far, so good. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Got a big ass freaking window in the way. That is a tough turn to make. Yes, I know. I'm getting really close to the ground. Okay, on final. Very short final. Oh yeah, that's a wonderful landing. Yeah, that's on the center line. On the center line. Doo doo doo. And we'll enter parking. If it stops eventually. Like now or never. You know, let's see that replay. That was a beautiful landing. You gotta admit, like, come on. Here it goes right over the mountain. It's too big for the airport. Stalling his way. Trees got in the way. Quick little bounce, and you know what? He's on the ground. Look at that! Look at that! The wheel is on the center line. Now that is called professional flying, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just view that one more time. Beautiful landing. I mean, just come on. Just look at that wing flex. That is whiplash by the passengers. Who cares? Oh man, the view from this is, oh god, a little scary. You know what? It was better than my landing in that French airport. My wing went into the ground. But yes, that was still would hurt really badly. But you know what? It's livable. It's survivable. Big time, easily, big time survivable. Can any of you guess this plane just by looking in the cockpit? You have 3, 2, 1. Guess it. Okay, now I'm gonna relieve it. Relieve it. I'm gonna relieve stress. No, I'm gonna reveal it to you. I am flying SR-71 Blackbird. I think from Calgary Airport. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is the SR-71 Blackbird. Eventually I'll get up to 80 or 70,000 feet with a Mach 3.0-ish. Right now I'm not going to Mach 1, I'm just climbing up. It's a beastly plane, difficult to fly because watch this. It's so fun and difficult to fly this airplane. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any requests for any dangerous airports, leave in the comments below, and I'll do them. Thank you very much, guys. Peace.